Most people don't run nonprofit organizations, but there's one thing most people know about nonprofit organizations. They can't get involved in politics. Specifically, they can't get involved in candidate elections. Here's what the IRS says about 501c3 organizations. A 501c3 organization may not make a contribution to a political organization described in Section 527, such as a candidate committee, political party committee, or political action committee, commonly known as a PAC. That's why we were surprised to find this public record, dated September 2nd, 2016, which shows Planned Parenthood Federation of America in New York, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, giving $75,000 to Planned Parenthood Votes Washington PAC, a political action committee here in our state. This is the same Planned Parenthood that receives over $500 million every year from government sources. So far in 2016, the Planned Parenthood Votes Washington PAC has given money to the campaigns of Governor Jay Inslee, Attorney General Bob Ferguson, 10 candidates for the state legislature, as well as a candidate for the state auditor, all Democrats. This means that right now, political campaigns in Washington state are being funded by your taxpayer dollars that were funneled through Planned Parenthood, and the candidates that you support are being opposed by money that you paid in taxes. The IRS should investigate this apparent violation of the law. Governor Inslee, Bob Ferguson, and others who received contributions from Planned Parenthood Votes PAC should return the contributions and condemn the influx of illegal, out-of-state contributions into Washington's elections. But will they? Unfortunately, this may not be the only way in which Planned Parenthood is operating outside the law in Washington state. When we requested information through the Public Records Act that would provide details about whether Planned Parenthood is illegally profiting from the sale of aborted baby parts, they took us into federal court to prevent that information from being made available to the public. Perhaps the reason they don't want the public seeing their activities is because when their activities are revealed, it turns out they're acting outside the scope of the law. When the law is broken, people must be held accountable. The challenge we have now, however, is that those whose job it is to enforce the law are receiving money from those who are breaking it. No matter your politics, this should greatly concern you. For FPIW, I'm Zach Freeman.